the lovely, the hilarious Tana Mongeau, who...
Hi, guys. Thanks, guys. I never thought, like, a year ago that I would be just, like, driving to the H3 warehouse and podcast alone. Like, a year ago, I would have been, like, trembling, shaking, crying, throwing up.
No, we're besties now. You're friend of the show status.
And I definitely have a respect for the type of audience that you kind of have to, like, earn their respect.
They could go, our audience, they love you or they hate you.
But I respect the fact that they at least give you a chance to love you or hate you. There's a lot of audiences where I would go on and I know no matter what I say or do, they're either going to fucking hate me or like suck the fart out of my ass. And that's cool.
Suck the fart out of your ass.
My bad.
Yeah.
I need people on payroll to just like fucking clap for me.
It's actually in their contract louder. And sometimes after the show, I go, guys, bring up the decibels. It's depressing. That's why Dan goes crazy sometimes.
I like gave my all to the steamies. I had like 9 people like self-tanning my armpit and shit. And then today I was like, listen, you know, I can't.
I get it. It's a lot of work, all this stuff.
100%.
Dude, this is me. You know, I never clam up. I don't go what
well, she
some
just
of the
carries the team on her back.
Well, I mean, as far as the looks, I mean, and everything. Let's be real.
If I created a diet plan, it would be like smoke 2 blunts and then get a crunch wrap.
Okay, so you're not eating like gluten-free bread.
I am.
Oh yeah, so.
But like Ezekiel bread, it's made out of like nuts and shit. You know what I mean?
Ezekiel, that godly bread.
Yeah, it tastes like fucking awful, like a birthday card. The book is like everyone in life has their best intention, like has their like intentions for themselves. So like manipulate and like fucking you, like, you know what I mean? I don't know how I feel about it.
I could tell from the title it was like Machiavellian, like how to be a psychopath.
Absolutely. Like I'm just catching myself like gaslighting men for no reason. I'm like, it's law 40.
Okay, so this diet so far is not, it's like you're reading a book about how to be a psychopath. Okay, and so maybe just read like Harry Potter.
Oh my, no, I'm going to the adoption shelter and I'm picking out one, like a Starbucks Frappuccino. That's so terrifying.
Yes.
That's porn.
Not that one.
No, well,
Tell me you haven't seen so much porn like that. Where they like chain them up like that and the room looks exactly the same. It's always the weird half
I know
wood,
what
half
kind of
cement
porn
wall.
you're into. Do you watch BDSM stuff? Because I've never seen a porn like that.
You've never seen a porn like that.
I don't watch
where the
BDSM
bitch is, like,
stuff.
Tied up all fours. Okay.
It's just not my cup of tea.
I'm not like a BDSM porn connoisseur.
You clearly know a lot more than me.
I know a lot about a lot.
All right, well, tell me if you ever seen a porn like this.
I have.
Well, hold on. You don't know where it's going. Why is it so blurry? What the fuck?
I just know someone's asshole is going to be prolapsed in this in 2 fucking seconds.
Ready?
All we're missing is just like an ad on the right side, like singles near you.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, you need the sound. That's, and that's where chiropractor is heading.
Like that's WWE.
That's the natural progression. You know what I mean?
At what point in life, like what happened to this man for him to be like, this is what I need to fix myself?
He's got back pain.
Do you know what I mean?
He's got fucking back pain. And they just leave him up there too. They leave apparently, and then they come back after lunch.
Absolutely.
Last time we were on, by the way, when you came on with Jeff, there was some kind of tea that you didn't want to speak on about Todd. I didn't forget. I didn't forget.
You are the king
bit of drama.
of never forgetting. Oh my God, that's insane.
I'm like the elephant of drama.
I was just gonna say that, but I felt like you would think it was like a weight thing or something.
Bro, you could call me fat. I'm not insecure about it at all.
I don't think you're fat, and I wouldn't.
Well, I am
not even
fat,
try to
and
be
frankly, now I know you're lying to me.
Oh
I don't
my
think
God.
I don't think you're fat.
Thank you.
And I also think dad bod is superior.
This ain't no dad. I know what girls mean when they say dad bod.
No,
They're
no,
like you're jacked, but like you don't have a six pack.
Do you know how many men? No, let me not start that sentence like that. I've definitely been in a position where it's like, no, like he can't see his toes, and I'm into it.
Okay, so do you think this is a dad bod?
No, of course not.
That's not a dad bod, okay? That's not a dad bod at all.
Because that's what I think most girls are like,
No,
it's a
no.
dad bod. It's like, no, he's fucking jacked.
Daddy,
Like,
chill.
are these dad bods? What's wrong with him, dude? Why is his lips all white? What are you been Bro, did you just eat a pack of donuts? Like, what the fuck?
It's crazy that your mind goes to donuts and mine goes to cocaine.
Oh, cocaine. That's just our lives in different spots. Yeah. But why the fuck would he have cocaine around his lips? That's pretty wild, isn't it? Just.
Absolutely.
I guess some people get crazy. Who's the ugliest guy you dated? Give me his name. Let's look it up. Declined to state. How about this?
I can't say
Who's the most dad-bodied guy you dated?
That's meaner.
Okay,
Following that
mean.
question.
I mean,
Oh, you dated little Xan? No.
have you ever taken Xanax?
Yeah, a lot of times, many
I feel like,
times.
and I'm not out here like, you know what I mean? Like, be prescribed. You need to need it. Don't use it recreationally. It's very scary, very addictive.
Yeah, it is.
But shit makes you a freak, you know?
Xanax?
You're sucking
That shit
toes
just-
and shit because you
What?
don't care. You don't care. It's turning off the receptors.
I
Like,
just made me
is this
sleep.
weird?
I just wanted to sleep when I.
Yeah, but if you fight that, you're eating ass.
Okay.
But again,
So he's a freak.
it's just an assumption, really.
So has little Xan eaten your ass?
I hate how
I mean, if you had to assume from that whole conversation,
That's
he's
the one
eating my-
takeaway. Okay, that's
what I
good to
mean?
know.
I
It
can't
looks
really
like,
be with people
You know what?
who-
It looks like he ate your ass and didn't brush.
He probably just wasn't brushing either way.
He ate the whole damn ass. Okay, so Jake Paul not guilty.
By Tana Mongeau, the judge. God, every podcast. One day that must be how like Selena Gomez feels about like Justin Bieber. Like not me. I'm like, Selena Gomez must feel just like me. That's not what I mean. But I just mean like when you have such a public relationship, peak fame thing with someone.
yeah.
Who's the guy who was eating the burrito that cheated on you? What does that mean?
Oh my God, that's so funny. I dated this guy, Brad.
Bro, he looks just like Justin Bieber. I saw.
I'm like, I dated this guy, Brad. That's the only reason why. He was just so hot.
So he's beautiful.
He's beautiful. He's so, so beautiful. It looks a little worse now. No, I'm sorry,
Yes,
Brad.
yes.
Fuck.
Hold on, give me his Instagram.
Brad Sousa.
Here, I have a whole ass Insta.
And we're so cool now. I forgive him. You know what I mean? I edited all my Instagram captions after that. Cheaters first Coachella.
So this is what I was gonna show.
I love that.
This is why.
I never took him down.
This is why Tana. This is why people love Tana. That's Justin Bieber.
A bunch of crazy shit happened. We were at Coachella. I tried to break up with him. He wouldn't let me. He ended up doing a bunch of really crazy shit that had the police called, and they put him on a 5150 hold.
Holy shit.
They thought he was going to kill himself. And while he was, away at the loony bin in Coachella, California, he left his phone. I went through it. He was cheating on me. He got back. I said, now that you're...
That's a hell of a time to look through someone's phone.
Absolutely.
I mean, you were right, but that's awesome.
He's like in a padded room. I'm like, who's he tweeting?
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
Imagine like you just look like Justin Bieber and like you're like
He was just kind of like
On top of
a upgraded version of like a really cute bag. Like I would just take him around like in like
Good.
here's my hot Justin Bieber.
So here you edited the caption says cheaters first Coachella. I'm debating deleting this, but I look so iconic and hot without a face tune, so I'd hate for that to go to waste. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
That's you know what I mean?
Why should you have to erase it?
Absolutely. There was
Yeah.
like 10. I think I
I have them
going.
all.
He cheated on me, but my ass looks dumb fat in this, so I'm debating delete. That's so
It's not worth it to erase it. Keep it up.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, I was pissed.
Here's a pic of me on Valentine's Day at dinner I paid for.
Oh God.
I've never cheated. I don't think I know anyone that's cheated of my friends. I don't cheat.
What?
We're all good boys around here. These guys are not cheaters. Any of you guys ever cheated? Raise your hand now.
I don't think I know anyone who hasn't cheated.
See,
Really?
that's what I'm saying. We're in different worlds.
Yeah.
You've cheated.
I wouldn't now. It was a very long time ago. You know what I mean? I guess so many people don't go through Tana Mongeau's life where you have a reality show and your parents sue you and you're the only
That was a
child.
very, I would say
But-
that is a very, 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 very rare upbringing of what you're
100%.
describing. Like that's
Yeah.
wild. That's really one of the most fucked up things I've heard.
Yeah.
Empathy H3 unlocked.
Yeah, that's
No, I'm-
crazy.
I promise you, I'm fine. You don't have to 5150 me at Coachella.
I think actually considering all of that, I'm really impressed that you've managed all this and like going through
I thought you were just a
lawsuits.
mess because I just thought you were a mess. But now I see that there's a whole explanation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that makes
it's
me
really been
appreciate
trying
you.
to clean up the mess all these years.
Would you consider this bad boy behavior? saying that I think someone should hypothetically, as a joke, not even a serious thing, I did once say, and it got us into a lot of trouble, somebody should bleep the NRA headquarters.
Okay.
And that's not, I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
But
bad boy, what you gonna do?
is that bad boy behavior? Or is that just psycho behavior?
I think you're verbally a bad boy. And maybe help someone versus like, what's Jake Paul's cock look like?
Oh, I did smoke crack once.
What did you feel like?
I didn't hit it very hard.
Yeah.
So I think we were drunk and high at the time. So
Yeah.
I didn't feel it necessarily. So I didn't really know. I didn't hit the pipe really hard because I was nervous.
Yeah. I've been in some situations where people are, I guess, smoking cocaine. So you could maybe, this was Vegas long time ago, not
crack.
something I would do now. Did I just say I did crack on age 30?
What's wrong with that? I always talk about my crack experience. I've done lots of drugs. And
Yeah,
I like,
but you're so reformed, and there's gonna be like a paparazzi like, Tana, did you do crack?
just say,
It's
yeah,
gonna
what's
suck.
up?
I guess that's all you really
Just
can do.
shout out Fashion Nova. They don't give a fuck. Fashion Nova
I
actually
think I did
just
crack with the CEO.
actually interestingly,
That's a joke.
Fashion Nova. I just read sponsoring Ghislaine Maxwell. She does really nice fits.
Oh my! Well, they do have a whole blazer two-piece set section. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
That's good for court.
she's good. She looks good for an older lady.
Yeah, there's so many really funny jokes I could make right now. That was like such a setup for like maybe 12 jokes, but I think that it's in my best interest to make
See, you're smarter than
absolutely
me.
none of them. I have no political views. You know what I mean? Like, if JFK was president, like in this day and age, he could have been doing anything, and I would have been like, yes, Daddy Slay. Like, and it's just, you know,
I think he was.
so hot.
Right, emotionally 80.
No, no.
Life experience.
I have a lot to go for sure.
How old is Mike? He's old as shit too.
He's your age, I believe.
Listen, would I
What do you mean
want
by
to trade
that?
lives with Mike? I mean, my life is way cooler than Mike's. My life rules. Mike just hangs out with porn stars all day and
love to
has
see it.
sex with porn stars and is rich and doesn't have kids and has a ton of free time and goes to shows and does fun things. See, there's another porn star and he just, you know, who would want that life?
Boring.
What a fucking
Yeah.
loser.
Tomato.
Sorry, what was that?
He cruises around Saudi Arabia and whips.
What is this
I made
photo?
this my lock screen. I sent it to like 9 people I knew. I love this photograph.
Hey, this is me right now. Verbal bad boy. Also smoked crack once.
Like someone just
My life
fucking made
rules.
that at a fucking desk right here. You're telling me that?
Yeah, Cam. made
Yeah,
it.
Cam is our
He's
guy.
our-
who
I'm,
makes these.
I'm about to relaunch my podcast, and I swear to God, I could be doing it for 10 fucking years. I don't know if it's the people I attract. I don't know what it is. Sorry to all the people I just hired. I don't think you're
Y'all
capable of it.
suck. Well, Cam.
I'm
<laughs>
actually kidding.
Cam's job is to sit there and make memes during the show. He's really good at it.
That's
Meme king.
incredible. We're a happy family.
Okay.
Jeff's always down to just extend. He always is like, "What's mine?"
Yeah,
is
Jeff's a
yours,"
good
which
guy. He's a good
I
guy.
appreciate, and I have the same offer. What's mine is yours, but I don't think he needs like a spray tan girl to come at 3 a.m. like and smoke weed with him. So I don't really have much to offer him in that regard. But I appreciate it a lot.
He kind of looks like Leonardo in that one. I mean, obviously, but like
Should I call
not.
him? No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Wow, was he like hot? He was hot.
No.
He definitely was in that
Giving Lil
cute
Xan.
boy, that cute boy era, like the Smosh cute boy hair era.
What'd
Yeah.
you think of that? The Will Smith moment.
Hated it.
Oh, I thought it was disgusting. I hated it. I think he's a piece of shit for that. You loved it, didn't you? Yeah, you're fucked up like that. You're like, I want my man.
I wasn't gonna say it. I didn't love it, but I love to watch it at least.
Oh, I love to
And
watch
if my man
it.
did that, I probably like.
That would be everything for you.
Well, in the moment, I would have been like, yes, slay, and then later, I would have been like, oh, maybe not.
Paris Hilton.
Perez Hilton, so close. Imagine Paris Hilton tweeting this.
Perez Hilton. Yeah.
Living.
Oh, then they got receipts on Jeffree Star. Are you cool with him?
I'm just trying to get some yak meat.
Dude, we have some. We got some fucking yak meat. You want to try it?
What?
We got Jeffree
Someone
Star's
just
yak meat.
running from the
She's-
back to get the yak meat.
Olivia-
I'm so
We got
sorry.
Jeffree Star yak meat.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
And like I can't lie. Like I want to go to Star Yak Ranch.
stopping you?
What's happening there?
What's stopping you? What's happening there? I don't know. It ain't yaks.
It comes in this bag?
Yeah, that's
The
those
fact
are
that
the
y'all have
sticks.
this on deck is so funny.
What? It looks like weed or something.
I mean,
Am I trying this right now?
So you say, my parents picked me up in Minecraft.
No way. In that case, in Minecraft. No way.
It's a gag. It's like an online gag. You say in Minecraft.
Oh my God.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Or you could say in Roblox if that's your cup of tea.
Yeah. I mean, what's crazy too is like, I'm really not that terrified of being sued. Like, that's one of many, many, many lawsuits I've gone through. But
how many lawsuits? We might be kindred in that regard.
I think Ethan is thinking, did we just become best friends?
Right.
Because I'm on like my 5th right now.
Really?
For defamation.
I remember those days. No, I'm just kidding.
Still haven't won.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've won the majority of my lawsuits. I did lose one this past year, but
So I was a soldier.
She likes my bad boy vibe.
You're so fucking cool.
I'm so cool. I pulled her.
Me going on H3 is just a scheme to become her best friend. She's so fucking cool.
Oh, stop it.
Like, you were a what? You were a what? Like, tell me more about this soldier lifestyle very quickly, please. So you were kind of in the very beginning, like you spearheaded the reaction industry. The reaction
AB,
niche,
you said, I don't.
Yes.
They revolutionized the genre because they were the first commentary channel to really do like sketches and actually like write out like good jokes and stuff. And
That's lit.
Yeah,
I can't say that about myself. Thank you, AB.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
I don't want to sound arrogant.
I love knowing people's like, origin, especially
Yeah.
people who can continue to reinvent and stay on the space.
There was more fucking.
We went through selling drugs like you described too.
Yeah, we sold drugs
just
for a minute.
to make enough money to pay rent.
Absolutely.
I smoked crack once. I don't know if I mentioned that. Different time though. But
I have a
know that
laser
we have
hair
to go.
appointment. I have to get my vagina lasered, you guys.
Oh, you're getting your vagina lasered, like permanently removed?
Just hair removal. No, my whole vagina. I'm like a Barbie doll.
Wait, so what part do you remove?
Like your hair, it's hair removal. Like you do that armpits and the vagina and the legs, and your hair just doesn't grow.
Red hair.
But like the whole thing, you laser it all off?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to shave.
Interesting.
I'm trying to cut any corners in the shower, man. I'm not trying to be in the shower for 2 fucking minutes. I'm not afraid of the laser at all. It's that sometimes I go in for shit like this, and it's the person, the girl that's doing stuff like this, whatever it is, any procedure, lip filler, fucking tattoo, laser, whatever, they're a fan.
Oh no,
and
that's
I'm just
horrible.
imagining myself fucking legs.
That is horrible.
And this bitch is like, wow, I'm looking at Tana Mongeau's pussy. And then she's like, I love your stalker story.
That is horrible.
That's I don't think I would let it happen. I think that if I could sense it.
God.
And
would you stop it if she's like, "Hey, I'm a fan"? Would you be like,
yeah, but it's
no,
hard because a lot of times people won't tell you till the end of it, so you kind of gotta
right.
have the energy.
And then you're like, "Oh my god, yeah." Totally.
Yeah, like that just.
But when I go to the fertility office, like everybody there knows me.
And they're just thinking about your pussy
And,
when they
like,
go home.
Wait,
I never.
people
I've
that-
only separated in my head. Like there's the reception. Everybody at the reception knows me.
Yeah.
But
They
then,
know you,
Then
like-
there is the other side, and they give me like ultrasounds like every week.
Yeah.
Vaginal.
Yeah.
And I only now occurred to me that the girls who give me the ultrasound probably know me too.
The same
Oh my
time,
God, AB saying they even
if
knew
you support
Lena
me,
when she called.
you might have my OnlyFans, or you've heard me talk about my vagina at length. So I guess it's just like it could be a fun bonding experience.
What? They knew Lena from the show when she called?
Yeah, they're
Oh
like,
my
they
God.
said, "I'm so sorry," but like, "Are you Lena?"
Oh, I had no idea. What? I've been in there. Nobody said anything to me. But it was so much fun, Tana.
Thank you for
for
having me.
coming. So much fun.
Best audience. I love you, H3, and I love
The
getting to
audience
know
loves
guys.
you, by the
Yeah,
way. The
me
audience
too.
loves
I
you.
really
Thank you
didn't
for
even feel like I
sharing
was
your
podcasting.
story.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks for sharing really
Yeah.
I'll share anything with you guys.
intimate stuff. And
I
I'm
actually forgot we were podcasting a couple times. I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation.
And I don't mean to sound callous, but I cannot wait for your parents to die.
You're right there with all of us, I think. I don't, and maybe not all of us, but you know, I don't feel deathy about like I can't wait for anyone to die, but like.
It's okay.
You know,
Well, I
you
just
don't
want to hear
You want
just
to
the
tell
story.
all. I'll
Yeah.
sit down with you, alive or not, and tell you.
That's
everything
awesome.
You want to know? You know what I mean? 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 You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? How about? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? 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 Like, or you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, like, do you know what I mean? 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 You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? 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 Like, you know what I mean? 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 And you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do you know what I
for
mean? You know what I 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 mean?
Wow.
Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? 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 Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just you know what I mean? 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 Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Where you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You know what I mean? So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?